Welcome to the Will Studios. I'm Will, creator of Revenant Steel, coming very soon to a crowdfunding site near you. I just got done redrawing page 1 here. So it's looking really good, looking a little more readable, more professional. I kind of miss the amount of black that I saw in my original piece, so I might add some more value to the new page. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about lanterns. Now, I'm an enormous Green Lantern fan from way back, even before Rebirth. I know a lot of people became Green Lantern fans after the great Ethan Van Sciver and Jeff Johns brought Hal Jordan back to life and righted the wrongs, wrote the wrongs of Emerald Twilight when Hal Jordan was horribly had his fall from grace. Ron Mars brought in his Peter Parker Spider-Man, Green Lantern. So let's see what James Gunn has in store for us. First reaction, hold on a second, let me make sure we can hear what's happening.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher.
They're making it kind of like this is HBO. Is this True Detective? Is this DC Comics True Detective? Green Lantern style?
You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are. All right.
That was the short teaser, so that's everything we've seen already.
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you. Something is off here. I can feel it.
Something is off. These cowboy hats. These people and their rodeos. Something doesn't smell right.
This is my town.
Is Hal Jordan gonna start chain smoking like McConaughey from True Detective in this? This is my town. Let's see.
You're a big shot. Noted. But stay the fuck out of my way.
Think she hates your guts.
It's the way she hates him.
Something about the way she hates him. Really gets a man going. They should lean into the womanizing part of Hal Jordan's personality.
This is a stupid plan.
Not that stupid.
That I don't doubt.
Hold on, let's back up on that real quick. Finally get a little bit of special effects. I kind of like the vibe in this where it's like the Bill Bixby Hulk, where you're only going to see the powers sometimes. They're going to keep it on the down low for the most part. It's a good way to keep the budget low for a show like this. That's been, one of the main talking points of the people. They look at the budgets of these movies and they look at the revenue and they're like, make it make sense on paper for us to make these shows, please. So this will be fun. We got some explosions here. Now, are these actual holes or are these digital holes? Are these AI holes? A car was destroyed. Study the past. Study the past. So there's something in the past.
That's stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern.
This, I'll admit, I've been spoiled on this trailer. I've seen the images of the Brown Lantern suit hanging in the closet. Green Lanterns manifest their suit from the ring. They are constructs of energy. Okay? What's it doing hanging up in a closet? Am I enraged by this? It's hard to be mad at anything these days, you know? I've seen so much. I've seen the Ryan Reynolds movie. And they really tried to lean into the energy construct aspect of the suit, and they missed spectacularly. And now they're going all the way in the other direction with it. And they're saying, you know, this is a physical item. People might stumble across your Green Lantern suit. You're going to have it hung. You don't even have a suit. Like, the suit right next to it has a cover over it. So he wants to keep that suit, whatever under that suit cover, hidden. But his Green Lantern costume is just on a hook, no suit cover. Like, at least put a suit cover on it. At least Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire had his Spider-Man costume in a little chest at the bottom of his closet.
His oath is to protect people.
The
We
moat.
both know I do a better job of this than you.
This is my job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
You're old. You're tired. Your time is up.
Let's rewind just a little bit here.
You're tired.
So, a lot of explosions happening. Hal Jordan is not suited up. Alright, was that his suit? So, if Green Lantern has to take his suit off, so he never suits up with the ring? You're just going to be fighting a dude in a jacket with a Green Lantern ring? So if he wants to change into Green Lantern out in the field, he has to wear that bulky thing underneath of his jacket. Like, the more you think about it, the worse it gets. Like, at least Spider-Man, Superman's he could move at super speed, so he could believably change into Superman. And also, his costume could easily be hidden because it's cloth. But Green Lantern needs 5-6 minutes at least to get ready to go fight crime, according to the Lanterns. And let's rewind.
I ain't changing.
He's like, you're too old for this. You can't fight these men on horses.
So take a deep.
These men on horses threw a bag over your head. Actually, those dudes don't have cowboy hats on, so they might be somebody else. They might be another faction of white dudes. So far, Jon Stewart's the only black guy.
Breath, Junior.
where's he taking them? It's like something happened here. Are they going around, like, are they known Green Lanterns? Because the one cop lady was like, I get it, you're tough, you're hot shit. You know? So did he straight up be like, well, I'm Green Lantern, I'm above federal. I'm a galactic cop. A lot of bricks. Where did these bricks come from? Because the wall here, there's some bricks missing above this doorway, but those bricks would have fallen straight down, right? And the sidewalk is busted up. But this wall, this brick wall, has no damage, and there's a ton of bricks. All over the place. Somebody mentioned that this happened in the past. I'm looking at the cars. Early 2000s? Was it? When did, Is this a Pontiac? What kind of car is that?
You're tired.
That jumping out of the airplane was probably because John's in the Air Force, so that's probably a flashback. And then this is, some people are speculating that these guys are in this town investigating the murder of Alan Scott. I think Ethan Van Sciver said that. And so this lantern, you know, I'm looking at the design and I'm thinking it is Hal's. Because some people were upset that it looked kind of corny, you know? And that led, like, Ethan Van Sciver to be like, look at the design of it. It's just like an old school lantern, like from way back in the day. And that was Alan Scott's origin story, is he actually... he had discovered his lantern after it had been fashioned into, like, a locomotive lantern. Because he was a railway guy. Or he was on a train. He found it on a train in the 40s. And he carved a ring out of it and became Green Lantern. And it gave him magic powers. Okay? Because he was basically Aladdin back in the day. Instead, you know, the original Green Lantern was Aladdin. And instead of, because, was it Sinbad? Sinbad the Sailor had that story that was kind of Aladdin-ish, where he had a ring that could grant wishes. And so that was Green Lantern, originally. And he found his lantern on a train, at a train crash. So that's what this thing looks like, and that's led people to be like, okay, they're investigating Alan Scott's murder. It says look to the past, so there were other human Green Lanterns in the past. Hal Jordan's old. He's gonna be dead by the time Jim Gunn has his universe, and then they'll probably bring this actor back in as Parallax, right? They'll have Hal go bad some way. Somehow. And they'll plant the seeds for that in this show. That could be cool. Have a 0 hour be the big story of the James Gunn universe. That could be fun. But anyhow, looking at it now, looking at the gold and the green, and having seen the ring is like golden green. Come on. So the ring matches perfectly with the lantern that we see.
Your time is up.
Your time is up. Give me the lantern. Now what the hell's going on here? Hold on a second.
Up.
Wah, 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 wah. He's running. He's got a bag. He's falling. And they've got some... I mean, that's obviously... It's glowing yellow. So I'm thinking something to do with fear. Do these guys have... Was it Quark? Quark was the name of the Weaponer planet where Sinestro originally got his yellow ring. Do they have anti-monitor technology? They have yellow lantern technology, essentially, because Sinestro became the first yellow lantern. Before that, it was the Weaponers of Quark, and they just created advanced weaponry, and they had the yellow power. They had the yellow power, and they used, like, lightning bolts. The original ones were these, like, they looked like they stepped out of a damn Flash Gordon cartoon with their lightning bolt weapons, but this looks like a more modern take on that with this this thing that I'm going to assume is like beaming some sort of fear-based vibrational frequency into John's brain. And I was like, ah! Everybody's screaming.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly? Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Who's this guy? Now, did Hal Jordan pull his ring out on that guy? Who you, buddy? Are you Black Hand? Are you that other guy? Hector Hammond? What's your name, buddy? Who are you, buddy?
Have you ever talked with the other lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
Oh man, what was the squirrel's name? Chip? Yeah. Squirrel's name was Chip. Gnort was the dog. Bring Gnort in. I want to see him. So many great alien Green Lanterns. Kilowog. Come on, Hal. You don't like Kilowog? So I'm pretty optimistic. I understand why they're making certain decisions. One of the big criticisms that I'm seeing from people online over this is the colors. 'Cause this is Green Lantern, buddy. Where's the bright colors? Why are we doing an HBO True Detective? You know, this sort of we're investigating the Midwest for pedophiles.
You know, how you get up in front of the class till the ring says you.
Sort of color palette. And why is there only one ring? Sorry, yeah. Why is there only one ring? Why is there no bright green special effects going on? Why this? Why that? And budget is the reason for that. We can have drone shots over Midwest cities. We can have Hal Jordan and a young Jon Stewart investigating a murder mystery in Smallville and not waste a ton of money. And it could be cool. It could be really cool. We'll see. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'll get better at making these videos, and you keep an eye out for the comic book. Revenant Steel, coming very soon. Take care.